Greetings, my friends. I am Gilles Mansillon. I am an artist and spiritualist. I wanted to come and wish you a good day on this Sunday and discuss a few ideas. If you're new to the channel, I welcome you and I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and for your donations. If you want a private consultation, you're welcome to send me an email. I'm going to pull out some oracles. For they will be general. I cannot do personal. Cannot touch everybody, but they usually try to address it in a universal way. So it's very important to let go of all the dramas of the matrix. It is so, and to focus on our inner light. It's also very important to be spontaneous, to be able to be in the present, to react with love and wisdom to anything that presents within our consciousness or within our life. Understanding that the darkness has absolutely no spiritual content within it. It only creates chaos and suffering, so we can let it go. We have to forgive and utilize compassion in relationship to it. And you can call on the Excalibur, the sword of Michael, the Archangel Michael. Before that, he was a Damocles sword. We were like attention of this, but from the matrix, from the snake reality. Now it's like I've received this sword. It's like anchored within my heart with the wings of Michael, and now you can pull out this sword. It's a light of truth, so you can just cut out, utilize the blue light of truth, call on the Archangel Michael. It will give you divine strength and authority, but we do need to cultivate that and allow the inner self to unfold it as in the natural way. We can, if it comes from ego, it won't work, but still this sword is very powerful. For there is the birth of the new earth is really coming in this 2025. We're really going to be able to see this new age of Aquarius. We entered into this age of Aquarius in 2012, at the end of 2012, and we had a 12 years extension for humanity to be prepared to receive those new energies. So it's about bringing light, bringing hope, bringing optimism wherever we go. We have to always try to do whatever we can to really keep our frequency high, to be in love, in peace and harmony. That's what we need to cultivate. Personally, I know that there's only a few days left before I will completely move into a fifth dimensional reality. And once the alignment is done, the reality follows, because this alignment that we do inside, there is always a time to before it actually manifests, and so we can we can have time to prepare ourselves for it as well. But we have to receive it energetically before anything. Spirit revealed to me a few things. The first thing is that there was this very famous person who's like really known to be part of the deep state, and but Spirit, I saw him and he was like, Spirit told me that he's really in truth a victim of the deep state. So I'm sure God will be merciful with him or with all of those who have been trapped by that. For we cannot be part of the drama if we want to be part of the unity of love. It is essential, and so it is important to realize that. So we have to make a choice. Either we stay in the 3D part of the drama, we take the sword and we fight, or we make peace and we. So the observer of the day is the soulmates. It's like I was waking up in the middle of the night to be reminded of this soul connection. These soul connections I have makes it very, very challenging. It's like they raise the bar like many levels, because it's very complex, and I have to let it go, and I have to still be in the love and compassion, but to let it go, and it's like and to focus on something else, and it's very, very complex. But the soul contract is like soulmates that are very important and essential. The higher wisdom is peace. What we need to understand is the crossroads. We are at the crossroads. It is important to choose our way, choose our path. What we need to do is the happy circumstances, to accept the blessing and the unexpected, and the outcome will be going far. We're going to be, there's a whole new cycle that is starting, and so And the galactics, the Federation Galactic of Light, the Light Federation, the Confederation of World, Intergalactic Federation of World, there is all kinds of, those are just alliances. There are thousands of civilizations, higher civilization, positive civilizations that are Christed beings that are supervising and framing, assisting the ascension of the planet, and they will be more and more manifesting in the sky in a grander way, more and more and more. And very soon they were going to be first contact. They're going to be landing, but they're not going to be landing in an official capacity, talking to government and military officials. They're going to come to those who have the love and the ability to receive them from on equal basis, from heart to heart communications. I know for me, I've been a liaison, so to speak, an ambassador of the Federation ever since the early 90s. So I've been traveling in the ships, and we're going to be discovering that there are so many different when you go into those ships, you see there are so many different kind of beings. Most of them are humanoid, but some of them are not humanoid. There is so much diversity within the universe in terms of form, but it's not so much about the form. The forms will surprise humanity, that they could be, God could have created so many different forms for life sustaining vehicles, but and many will be in fear of that. So it's like, because they really hate each other for the color of skin. When they're gonna see, we have to first overcome all that to see that we all children of God, regardless of our form, the pigment of our skin. It's completely ridiculous. So it's like when beings are going to come that have totally different forms, there's going to be a lot of fear from some people. But it's not so much the form, it is the love and the wisdom and the energy that they carry. There is some beings that are negatively oriented, that have beautiful form, but they are manipulative and they will use seduction and manipulation to entrap the souls. When they are beings that could look very scary, but they will only elevate ourselves. They will assist us they will have much respect for the inner light that we all carry. So because the dark interference will continue for a while, but it's all in vain. It's like, whatever they do, it will be in vain. So and the plan of God is far too great to be explained in words. It's like, and it cannot be understood by the ego. It is self-revealing little by little from a higher self, understanding that those in the higher planes have far greater view on what's going on, what has been, and where we've been and where we're going. So you have to accept and allow the guidance to guide you. For all his consciousness, the physical form is only a vehicle, a temporary vehicle that was created for experiences. So trust your guidance, and well, so this I already noted that. So we'll pull a few cards with the Akash. So we have to put an end to the wars and the battles. It is very, very important, and to put an end to the inner war that we've been fighting. Send love rather than take side and fight. It's like when you see a conflict, when you see a problem, and you don't have a solution necessarily, you send love to all parties. You send light to all parties. It could be violet light, or it could be whatever you're inspired to do, but it's far more useful and far more you'll get more result than taking a side and starting continuing the fight. And the highest wisdom is forgiveness, total forgiveness for yourself and for others. It is something that unfolds little by little. What we need to understand is discharge all our fears, to face our fears, to be stronger. Once we face our fear, we're learning to shift our focus from the problems and the fear to the love and the solution that Spirit is always offering. And what we need to do is trust and faith, so that I'm being confirmed that what I'm saying is true. And the outcome will be the Egypt. I have this powerful alignment with the god Ra, and this is also about the Akash, and so it will be. It is very powerful. It's a light body. We're activating our light bodies. There is many light bodies that were designed for humanity, and Ra has his own light body that is teaching me. I have my own chariot, and then there is the Merkaba, which is the most commonly used. It's two pyramids. and then you can turn it in one side or the other depending on the way you want to activate it, and eventually the Merkaba will spin in all your chakras, and your consciousness, you will can fuse into one Merkaba. Your consciousness can be into one, and then you can travel interdimensionally with it and connect with other Merkaba that will fuse, that can create larger Merkabas. Metatron is a wonderful guide to assist you in stabilizing your Merkaba. And so the Egypt is like all the memory, all the Akash, and there will be a lot that will be revealed about the ancient Egyptians and Egypt. So once we confront our fear, what we find God, the Father, and we can turn to God. And it's like, because it's fear has done. She played a role. She wants to come home. She was a very. She's really tired of having always this bad role. It was part of the process, but. So we do want to take our inner light and guidance or intuition very seriously, but do not take all the dramas of the world, the matrix, very seriously. Send love rather than judgment. So it's like because there is temporal consciousness that we living, and we are moving into eternal moment of now. Each moment can connect us to this eternal moment of now, and that connects us to a greater whole, the greater unity. Of course, we can it always expand as our consciousness is able to receive more. We get to harmonize between the light and the darkness, between the pure and the impure, between spirit and matter. When spirit and matter is disaligned, the mind has to try to figure it out. When it's aligned, there is no need for the mind to intervene. It comes naturally. But we had to experience, personally, as I integrate my divinity, God wanted me to experience the full spectrum of the human experience and emotions and reality. So from the deepest pain to the greatest joy, and all in between. So it was really at the end of the cycle. And so it's like as we blend in those energy, we can fulfill the divine mission that is encoded within our soul. But we are preparing our body to receive new higher light that is coming from the cosmos. We need to clear up and free up some space so our body can be more make time fluid, and the presence, intuition, and alignment to always cultivate love, health, and prosperity, and always respond to pain with compassion rather than judgment. Whether it's your own personal pain, just acknowledge that pain. See that a part of you, this inner child, needs your love. Or if it's the pain of somebody else, rather than suffering with, you just send compassion, you send love. Don't carry the burden of others, but you can assist in sending love and light. Those who are the less deserving of love are the ones that need it the most. So it is really recognized by the universe if you can have an act of compassion or unconditional love for somebody that's like so much in the opposition of that which could be considered lovable. So it is all a process that we're going through, and it is important that we give more power to this inner light and let go of all the dramas of the matrix. Well, I hope this message makes sense to you. I hope you want to continue to support the process of ascension, and for God has given me the planet Earth. For He knows that I love her and I will take care of her. But it belongs to God, of course. But it is the inner God within me that needs to. I'm not talking about the 3D Earth. That's really heavy to carry. But the 5th dimensional Earth. Actually, I'm keeping my sight on the 12th dimensional Earth, the final settlement of the Earth, because the 5th dimension will only be a stepping stone to higher dimensions. So it is, and by doing that, when I maintain that in my heart, in my vision, this 12-dimensional Earth, this Earth filled with light of the divine light, it really assists the planet in her integration, and I can send it down to the core of the Earth, and I can continue to welcome this great spirit of the Earth, and be reactive to whatever she's asking me as well, to be for there is a reactivation of our DNA strand, to the interdimensional part of our DNA strand that is reactivated, and we have to eventually focus on the frequency of unconditional love, and for that we're going to continue to cultivate forgiveness. Well, my friends, if you want a private consultation, you're welcome to send me an email. I'm going to read some cards in a general way, so they not all may apply, but because it's not a personal reading, but we'll see what in a general way. I'm going to pull 10 cards with the Dakini. The observer of the day is a revolution. It is cutting through. We're going to need to cut through things to let. Well, it's interesting. We have polar opposites here. But it's less challenging than the reading we got in the French video. The situation is high tension. If we can laugh about it, it will discharge the tension. and this matrix will continue to keep us in tension, so we got to release it. Because this is the pearl before swine. It's like discrimination. Do not give your energy away to people who will take it away from you. Concentrate on eternal life, your inner connection to your soul, to your spirit, to your creator. And all of that is teaching us to have this discrimination and stop giving our power away to energy or people or situation or organization that will take it away from us. Around this situation, there is the wish-fulfilling gem, the lovers. So it's like continue to blend in those energy. What we see in our conscious mind that will unfold is the present. It is centering. It is the now. For in the past, in the distant past, in our subconscious, there is mean and heavy. We do need to make peace with our past and not be mean and heavy like the world has been. So the subconscious will be clear, but it will be clear at its own pace. It is like it's called taking up the arm. It's like no matter what we do, it's like the turtle will take the step one step at a time. The situation that we are now is the release of all tension. It's like the freedom, the liberation. It's called blow your mind. It's just being the ecstatic expectation of the liberation. What's coming in the near future is a great increase in power. It is Shiva, it is the pillar of light, it is the source. It's like putting your hand on the light. And so there is going to be a great increase in self-empowerment that is coming. And for that, there is another fire. It's kind of interesting because we get this pillar of light, fire, and then we have the fire of sacrifice. It means sometimes we need to sacrifice certain things to obtain certain other things. It's not about sacrificing anything that has true value, because whatever has true value, our soul will preserve that for us. But once we make the certain little sacrifice that our ego needs to let go so our soul can take over, we find the wheel of great time, the miracles, the fifth dimensional reality. Who we are in the situation, our power is the center of the universe, the Mount Meru. We are the center. Everything evolves around this divine consciousness. And around us in this situation, we have the island of jewels, the stars, the wish for the wish that will be fulfilled. So that is being fulfilled from the outside as a reflection of our own inner readiness to align. In our hopes and fear, in our emotions, we have this great abundance. We have the abundance. We have the freedom, the financial freedom that is already there. The more we feel it, the more the doors will open for it to flow. And the outcome is not a bad outcome. The key and the outcome is amusement. We have to be really light about things, to really enjoy ourselves like children. We want to play with play, and as we do that, we'll be guided to know what to do from within, and all things will follow that flow. Where our consciousness goes, the energy will flow. So just let go of all the drama and trust your inner guidance as the discern between that which brings you joy and happiness and freedom, and that which brings you down. It's like those were trapped from the old conditioning. Well, I hope this will make sense to you. We'll be able to continue to cultivate this today and the coming days, this sense of self-empowerment and divine strength and authority, following your heart call, following your inner guidance. Because the higher self is the higher self. It is not our ego that's going to decide what the higher self will take in consideration all our positions when we're sincere and true and pure. But it's still the higher self that will make it happen. It's not our ego that's going to make things happen for the divine plan. It is a higher self that our soul through our bodies, through our consciousness, we'll be able to anchor. Sometimes we feel like it's very easy to anchor the light, to be the light, and sometimes we look for it. It is not there. We just need to be patient and to be kind and to continue to cultivate the sense of peace, love, and unity. Well, I hope this makes sense. I'm sure it's like very soon all of humanity is going to awaken this year to this new age of light, and a lot of people will be shocked by all that God has in store for us, and some people will accept it, although will probably struggle with it. We may as well accept it rather than struggle with it. Well, I'm finished with this song. I wasn't sure what to sing, and I went downstairs, and this song went through my head. It's a talk about this movement of hippie movement that came in the 60s, that talks about making love, not war. It's about that was a very powerful movement. It's a song called San Francisco by Scott McKenzie. It goes like this. If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. If you're going to San Francisco, you're gonna meet some gentle people there. For those who come to San Francisco, summertime will be a-loving there. In the streets of San Francisco, gentle people with flowers in their hair. All across the nation, such a strange vibration, people in motion. There's a whole generation with a new explanation, people in motion, people in motion. For those who come to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. If you come to San Francisco, summertime will be a-loving there. If you come to San Francisco, summertime will be a-loving there. Excuse me. Well, I'm not really in a hippie form. For we really, this coming year, all the forms is going to change. It's the year of the snake. Changing skin is the nature of that year that is coming. And I know San Francisco a little bit. I was there a number of times for a couple of weeks. Really good restaurants. Small town in relationship to Los Angeles that I know a lot better. But for my project, the Spirit says you cannot bypass San Francisco, the bridge, the bay. It's like, so we'll see. I'm really, there's some wonderful people I know that live there also. And there was a very powerful movement that started in Berkeley. I met Timothy Leary once. He was in the 90s. He was really high, to be the truth. He was a very tall blonde, and but I thought he was interesting. He's an historical figure. So the server of the day is acceptation. The highest wisdom is generosity. Continue to be generous. What we need to understand is luck. What we need to do is potentiality, to see the potential and to be ready for the actualization. And the outcome will be the dreams. The dreams will be manifesting within our frequency, within our light. And after that, they're going to be manifesting within our reality. First, we have to believe in our dream. We all came with a dream, and we need to, and our mission is to manifest our dream, or to allow our higher self and our God self to assist us in the manifestation of our dream. And one of our dreams is to see this world in peace and free, and Mother Earth to be completely restored, or a system, so that she can radiate this beautiful light and become a jewel in the cosmos. what she was meant to be. As a final word from the Archangel is the two of Gabriel. It says, be bold and make ambitious choices. For it is ambitious to already see the earth in the 12th dimension or even the 5th dimension and to move into this higher light. And to also, my projects are very ambitious, but I know they are meant to be. They were this part of God's plan. Progress is possible. Favor relationship with people who see things as you do. So it's very much encouragement about following our tribe and to try to connect to people who share our visions, and to be bold, to be audacious, to be bold, and to know that everything is moving forward. Well, I hope this was interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.